Morning, folks. Captain Obvious here, coming at you. I'm sorry, I hate to state the bleeding obvious, but so now we got Trump calling the whole Epstein saga a hoax. Wow. So if he's going to call the Epstein list or whatever a hoax, when I challenge anyone to debate Whitney Webb on the topic and see if it's a hoax, to examine her evidence and see if it's a hoax. In other words, we know damn good and well it is not a hoax. So was Pizzagate still a hoax? All you people convinced Pizzagate was a conspiracy theory? You still believe that shit? And what do the auto hoaxers do now? Trump just put the auto hoaxers in an ultimate catch-22. The very auto hoaxers that tell us constantly that the government lies to us constantly and then say everything's a hoax. So what do you do when Donald Trump comes out and says the whole Epstein saga is a hoax? Sorry, it's just kind of ironically hilarious to me. Like this whole shit show. I mean, the headlines today are making Idiocracy look like a serious government documentary at this point. And again, I just laugh because what else can you do? For those in the Trump camp starting to finally awaken from their MAGA priest of Satan induced spell, cult of personality spell that is Donald Trump, those that are starting to awaken from it, do you still think Trump was sent by God to save America? Or do you think his assassination attempt in Butler, wherein he has zero evidence of being shot in the ear by a BB gun, much less a 223 shell? Do you think maybe that was the hoax? I mean, honestly, I told my wife the other day, I am not advocating anything and I'm damn sure not threatening anything because I don't care enough about these people to lose my soul to seek revenge on them. However, anyone that has enough and decides to take their frustrations out on anyone in the government, there's no comedian, I think it was maybe Chris Rock or something, that would, tell a joke and say, I'm not saying what he did was right, but I understand. And that's where I'm at. It's just, especially all the atheists and non-true Christians, I thought forever that Trump was going to get, all the Christians to do his dirty work and be his stormtroopers and sell their soul that way. But it's also kind of starting to look like he's going to turn on you. I mean, those Trump supporters that aren't well acquainted with history might want to check out things like the Night of the Long Knives, where Hitler turned on all his little foot soldiers. You know how Trump's now calling you a retard? I saw, this is how bad it is, the Babylon Bee. Isn't that like a sarcastic parody news site? And they posted a thing the other day. Man who promised to release Epstein files now says you're retarded if you think there are Epstein files. This is the psycho place we're at now. That the Babylon Bee is serious journalism. They don't even have to post parody anymore. It's that much of a sick, disgusting joke. And it is and always has been on us. And what I will advocate for and tell everyone to do is get right with Jesus. Message hasn't changed, but woe to those that provoke the wicked, that don't have God in their heart. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying it's right what they may do, but I damn sure understand. And I think the government's counting on it, because it seems like they're setting the stage for more right-wing political insurrection or whatever. So it's so crazy now. I'm not even going to try to predict where it goes from here, because it's just a shit show. You know, there's people like Monograph call it the greatest show on earth. It's not even close. If this were a movie, it'd be one of the worst fucking movies ever, because it's so unbelievably crazy. The most crazy part about it is the people are still putting up with it. It's sad. And I can only imagine the grief and the sorrow that God feels for his children. And if you think at this point God is in any way, shape, or form blessing America, I think you're going to learn a hard lesson. God bless y'all. Stay safe.